Hi my dear people, it's Laura and we're back with another video, and this time it is all about travel journaling. So I don't exactly travel journal a lot, but I've been through a lot of places and I'm going to show you where I've been to and what I collected. But I just wanted to make this video about my recent trip where you can see the photos of, and I wanted to talk to you about travel journaling and what materials you can use and everything. So I hope you will find it useful and that you will be inspired to make some of the travel journals. I will give you some examples from my past trips later, but for now I'm just showing you off how I'm making memories from my recent trip. And that was actually in the Adriatic coast. It was so pretty and amazing, very relaxing. I went to a place called Crikvenica and it was really amazing because I had a lot of beautiful memories and a lot of great time. So, okay, let's actually start with talking about how I make travel journal. So as you can see, I printed out some photos of me. I hope you don't mind them. And I printed out some pretty photos of the trip itself. And I also added a bit of doodling. It's nothing special. I searched out like a photo of Ferris wheel on the internet. I added clip art so that I would easily draw it. And then I just tried to make a little doodle here. And I also printed out like a receipt, and I'm going to actually like also use this example later, but I find it very useful to actually save the receipts that I have, like whether it is, as I said here, like this Ferris wheel receipt or whether it's food or drinks. I just really love that they can make such beautiful like souvenir and a traveling memory. And what you can see here is that I went to like this boat trip. It was amazing, by the way. And you can see a little photo, I mean video here too. And I printed out like this little poster that they were giving out to people so that you can see like the infographics of it. And I think it also adds such a nice touch and a memory to this. I printed out some type of receipt from that too. And my photos, I added a little doodle from like a seashell. I wrote that I was in the boat, you know, a little typography, never kills you in the travel journal too. And I also drew like a boat and stuff. As I said, you can check out like those doodles on the internet and kind of copy them because it's only for you and you alone, so that's okay. So yeah, that was exactly what I did, and maybe this one is like my favorite page because I love the blue colors, which really remind me of this trip. I also love to write something about my trip when it comes to travel journaling, but for this one I didn't exactly write here because I was writing about this trip in my bullet journal, so I didn't want to repeat myself. But yeah, generally for like travel journal I would also maybe bring it with me. This time I didn't, so that is kind of a bummer, but yeah, next time maybe if I go on a bigger trip I would bring my little travel journal and then I would write on the spot what is happening, how I'm feeling. You can write about anything you want, about people, about food, about drinks, whatever you want, whatever caught your mind, you write about that. Travel journals are just so fun and useful because they make such great memories. Like I also love to like just print out the photos that I took. It doesn't matter like the quality of them, how professional they are, because any type of photo that brings you joy from the trip will be worth remembering. So I'm kind of sad that I didn't start like travel journaling before when I went to Amsterdam or when I went to Rome, because those were like the most like special trips to me. But yeah, maybe I can try to like make a collage or something about those trips, because as I said, I love collecting memories and I love collecting photos, so travel journaling is just such a perfect way for that. Here is a little doodle that I made, and it's a cocktail that I was drinking. It's called Sex on the Beach. It was really delicious. And I also printed out the cafe where it was served and a little like receipt from that, so I will always have in mind where I've been and what I was drinking. And also I love this page, it's very simple, and where I have space I will of course write something like how it was, what I was drinking, like the mood that I was at. It's just also very great to add some space for you to write something like a cute maybe memory, or as I was saying before, whatever you want to be writing about. On the other side, we have another example of the place that I've been to. It's called Shiloh, and I actually put a little doodle anchor, which reminded me that I was in a boat. And that is basically it from this part of travel journaling. And soon I will show you another example of like the collections and stuff that I collected on my previous trips. So I will show you Amsterdam and Rome. Materials that you can actually use are receipts, seashells, soaps, bottles, pictures, whatever you want to be using. And examples for that are actually going to be like from Amsterdam first. I was in Starbucks and I loved it there, so I saved the receipt from there. And also from Van Gogh Museum, which I loved so much. I bought this like item, which was a magnet, and I love the items that I bought there because they remind me of museum. And what you could have seen there was basically a photo I took from there, and it was not supposed to be taken, so it's our little secret that I took it there. And also, this is like a little bookmark from Amsterdam that I actually bought in like their bookshop, and some type of bracelet from Nemo Museum, which was also fun to keep, and also Rijksmuseum, which was so fun and amazing. I took some photos and of course the receipt. When it comes to Rome, I took this Colosseum ticket, which was also so cool to keep. And a great thing to keep is also like train tickets or maybe zoo tickets that you can have, that you got and you could have saved it, so please save that. And also a funny story, even though I didn't go to Vatican Museum, found this ticket on the floor and I kept it. As a conclusion to this video, the best tip that I can actually give you for travel journaling is to just enjoy the travel. Take a lot of photos so you can always visualize your memories, and also take with you whatever the hell you can, because everything that you can take with you, even like if it's a little rocks from the place, is always going to make a beautiful memory from the place that you went to. So my best tip is just take everything with you and enjoy the trip. I really hope that you liked this video, even though it was kind of short for all those memories that I wanted to share with you. But maybe next time I will also create a longer video about everything like that. And that's it from me, guys. Bye! Okay. Caught in the